In this module, we will cover the patient's medication history. We will show you how to open a patient's medication history to see what medications they're having currently and what they've had in the past. We will also cover how to easily prescribe a new medication, repeat a previous medication, and how to save a list of the most frequently prescribed medications that can be repeated easily. So let's get started. First, let's open up the patient's record by typing the name of the patient. So to show you that again, you click on search function here and then type the name of the patient. Let's go to Katrina Kaff. And there's her name. So we just open her records. And on her records here, we go to medications here. Click on medications. And here you can see all her previous medications. So these are all the medications that have been prescribed for this patient, along with the dates, the name, the dose, and the amount she was given, and whether they are long-term medications or not. Now, long-term medications are medications that the patient is taking regularly, things like diabetes medications like metformin, thyroxine, for example. And you can see that these ones are highlighted in gray, whereas ones which are not long-term are in white. And you can easily, if you want to see only the long-term medications, you just click on display long-term. And here you can see only the long-term medications. And you can click on display all again. And now you can see all of the medications here. Now, let's say we want to prescribe a new medication for Mr. Kaff. So we'll just click on new medication. And we'll just type in the name of the medications here. So let's say let's go for, hold on. Let's go for M-Eslon 10 milligrams, 1 tablet twice daily. Prescribe 40 tablets for, 20 days. And we can choose whether it's a long-term medication or not. And we just click on save. If we click on save, this will be prescribed. If we click on another, this will be prescribed and a new blank form will be open. So let's just try save. And you can see that M-Eslon has been prescribed there. Now, if I want to make this a long-term medication, I'll just click on it and click on long-term. And you can see that M-Eslon has become a long-term medication. Now I can print any of these prescriptions here. So I can just click on the medications that I want to print. And I'll just click on print. And this will be all ready to be printed. And this will, you can see, I'll show you what the prescription will look like. So this is what the prescription that we have prescribed will look like. It will have the name of the doctor at the top, your clinic's or your hospital's name and address, the name of the patient, the date, and all the medications that we had ticked. They're all here, and at the bottom there'll be a place for you to sign. And we can see that we've picked more than one. We picked several medications, so all the other ones are on page number 2. So that's what the prescription looks like. It's very professional. It'll save you a lot of writing by hand, and it's also very neat and legible, so everyone can clearly read it. So that's the print. This is how you print a prescription. Now, the last feature that I want to cover with you in medications is called the favorites feature. And the favorite features is really neat because what it does is it allows you to save a list of medications that you prescribe frequently, and once you've saved a medication, then you don't have to write the whole form out again. So I'll show you how to do that. So for example, let's write a new prescription. Let's do MS1 again. Let's do 1 tablet a day, 50 tablets. And let's say that I prescribe MS1 very frequently. For some reason or the other, I prescribe it very frequently. And it will be a real pain having to, fill out this form every time I want to prescribe MS1. So what I'll do is when I've filled out this form, all you have to do is just click Save to Favorites and click on Save. And you can see that MS1 has been prescribed. Now, the next time you want to prescribe MS1, you just click on New, and you just click here, search for favorites, and just type in M, and there you go, MS1 is there, and you just choose MS1, click on Select Medicine, or Select Medication, and the form has been populated by itself. So you don't have to fill anything out. And you just click on Save, or you can click on Another, or you can even cancel the prescription, but basically it saves you having to rewrite the whole form. Now you can actually see all the favorite medications that you've saved. What you do is you go on to your this part here, and you go on Settings, and then you go on Medication Manager, and here you can see all of these are my favorite medications. These are medications I prescribe frequently. I can delete a medication if I want, so that it's no longer my favorite. I can also click on New and save a new medication here, and then if I do that, it'll be saved in this list, so that whenever I have to prescribe that medication, it's very easy and doesn't take that much time. So that's the medication module there. I think I've covered everything. One thing I forgot to cover, which I'll go through, is, so for example, the other thing I want to show you is if I want to repeat a medication. So for example, this patient has come and I want to give him a prescription for Panadol and amitriptyline again. I can just select these two, and I'll just click on Repeat Prescription or Repeat RX. And there you are, the medications have been repeated. So it saves you a lot of time. You don't have to rewrite the whole thing.